Good afternoon, everybody. Minister of State Anne Rabbitt here. And for anybody who might be visually impaired, I'm wearing a pinky coloured jacket. I have a navy blouse on, and I have my black glasses on my head, I should say. And we're sitting in my office. Um, welcome to this afternoon's presentation by Miriam, and I have no doubt for any of you who haven't seen this presentation before, you're going to be totally wowed over, as have I been more than once, twice. I've attended the presentation of the certificates for the local TY, but also for the various participants from the disability organisations. The introduction to the TY Money Management Programme is a phenomenal programme. I fully and utterly endorse it and support it wholeheartedly. And that's why I'm delighted you're going to hear a taster and a sampler about what actually goes on within the programme. I think the concept of expanding this and developing it further to have it rolled out, I think it makes total and utter sense on a number of areas. One of the areas that I think it is perfect sense on is in relation to the TY individuals themselves, how they get a far better understanding of actually how to using our local banks, our local credit unions, how opening accounts work, but also actually how in partnership with a person with a mild to moderate or intellectual disability or a sensory disability, how they understand and how you have to explain the whole concept about money management and being money safe and being digitally aware as well. um, I also think there's a way that we can support teachers. We can make this as part of a curriculum. I think we have to be ambitious that we can build this into the TY programme. I think for a person who funds day services, I think there's a whole space there within day services and within the new directions that we should be able to work with our school leavers, that our TY programme and our school leavers, there should be a synergy there as to how we can make people as independent in their own communities as possible. And one of the best ways of doing that is breaking down the barrier on finance. And how, for all of you that are in the room wondering what you're doing in the room, you all have something to contribute, you all have something to add. As Miriam had me in that exact room more than once, I'm trying to untease my head on this. And I'm delighted to say that this year Miriam got some funding through the Rethink programme. And the whole purpose of getting some funding is actually to see how can we scale it up and scale it up and scale it out. And perhaps we need some of your skill sets to help us do that. I know that over the last 2 years, Miriam and the team have evolved it and developed it and expanded it and added to it and are continuing to add to this. So much so that I know a huge part of this is the digitalisation of it. So where I live in Portumna in County Galway, that hopefully this particular course could be rolled out. Um, when I go around and I meet people with a mild to moderate intellectual disability, and when I meet the young TY people, and when I hear of the relationships that have been fostered, when I hear of the peer to peer support, when I hear of the relationships that have been developed and the understanding or the love of the art. And one of the biggest programs that I would have taken away is that how they feel they have helped each other. It's not just one person has benefited, both people, both sides benefit, and that to me is absolutely huge on this. So I really am supportive of it. I'm a big advocate for this. I wish I was there to be able to contribute. Maybe it's all the better I'm not there. So as you have your freedom to say and sculpt and help Miriam see how we can actually step this out. Have a great afternoon. Thank you all who are participating this afternoon. And I look forward to seeing and hearing of the fruits of this outcome and hopefully unlocking a few more doors with a few more departments to make sure the ease of transition will happen from today. Thank you.